Okay, so we understood what are the different models in SAP, both functional models and technical models. Okay, and also we understood what are the different advantages of SAP S4 HANA system, why we need to go for SAP S4. And once you learn SAP, you have two roles. You can work as an end user and you can work as a SAP consultant. Okay, and we had seen
Yeah.
what is the system landscape. Of course, for every technology, definitely you'll have some development server,
Migration.
quality, and production server. Development server where you do all the settings. Okay, quality is something where you do the testing. Of course, in development also we'll have testing system, say a testing server as well. Quality server is something where both the client as well as we as SAP consultant will test the system thoroughly. um, will test the business process thoroughly. Production server, it's main system which is used by the end users client. And also we understood what are the different SAP implementation methodologies. Okay, so we had seen accelerated ASAP methodology, and also we had seen SAP activate methodology, and also we discussed on agile methodology. Okay, these are the three different SAP implementation methodologies for implementing SAP solutions. And also this is something, right, two types of SAP screens. Okay, now coming into little, I mean, completely technical from the SAP system perspective. Actually, unfortunately, Sandeep, I was trying to log in my system, but this is not getting login. I already raised issue to the concern team, but let me check some other system if at all if it is working.
Yeah, somebody texted in the WhatsApp group. He's asking 10 minutes. Aravinda Samadhi.
If you look at the screen, Sandeep, as I mentioned here, right, there are two types of screens here. Okay, one is easy access, one is implementation. So SAP consultant will have access to the second one. Of course, we will be also having access to test the scenarios, right? But this is something where SAP consultant will have this access because we have to do the settings, configuration, customization, implementation. Okay, this is something where consultants will have access to these screens. So for going to these screens, we have to use this one, SPRO, transaction code. This is a transaction column box. So if you enter the transaction code, then it will take you to the respective. So if you look at here, display IMG. IMG means implementation guide. All these are different configuration nodes like financial accounting, controlling, investment management, logistics. So likewise, middle management, sales and distribution. So you have many models in SAP. Okay, so this is our role as SAP consultant. You should have very good configuration knowledge, customization knowledge, settings knowledge. Okay, so this is very important here as a SAP consultant. We need to try to understand more things from the configuration perspective as a consultant. So if I come back, if this is easy access. This is nothing but where end users will work as a accountant, right? As an accountant, if you look at here, financial accounting, as a GL accountant, he will do some GL related postings, or like if you consider accounts payable, accounts payable, as an accounts payable accountant, you will do something accounts related, accounts payable related transactions like invoice posting or payment posting. Okay, so these are like related to the end user transactions. End user will use the transactions, right? That's the difference between easy access and IMG part. Okay, but this is GUI. This is called GUI. This system is graphic user interface. Okay, it's a friendly user interface it is. And if you look at here, I mentioned one more thing. Okay, where is the page? So if you look at here, this is web based. Actually, SAP has already developed some web pages. Okay, Fury app pages. So I don't think I'm not sure this will work from the demo server, from the training server /n/ui2 /FLP. This is it's a similar transactions. Okay, yeah, maybe it is working. No, it is not working. Okay, so basically from here also where users will have access to the Fury, it's a web-based transactions. Instead of using this application, you will be using web-based transactions. For example, if you look at SAP Fury apps library, Fury apps library. So each and every transaction, for example, if you go to account financial accounting, accounts payable, when this vendor invoice, accounts payable means supplier, right? So supplier invoice. So supplier invoice FB60. So similarly, here also you'll have the same transaction. The only thing is it will work based on the web page. For example, if I enter here FB60, just enter the transaction code, it will take you to the respective C. Manage supplier invoices, display supplier invoices, create incoming invoices. You are purchasing FB60 is nothing but supplier invoice. Supplier invoice is you are purchasing something, right? That's the reason we call it as incoming invoices. It's the same transaction again. Okay, so basically you will have the same transactions, but this is web paged. Web page, it will work via web page. But in our demo, I mean, in our training, sir, in our training perspective, we'll be using GUI system only because GUI system is very fast instead of Furious Library. And Furious Library, I don't think it will work in all the systems. Maybe you can check from your side also, Sandeep. Have you installed SAP?
No, actually, right now I'm going to the phone itself. My copy is taken to my brother actually.
Okay, okay.
He's in
So,
Mumbai.
but don't use the mobile. Okay, start using laptop and make sure that you have SAP access also because I'm going to start the technical details, right? So technical practicals will get started, right? So Sandeep, just be careful. So this guy will come. So I'll just include one more sheet here. Okay, where it went? Sheet 9. Someone has joined here. No, Ravindra. What Ravindra sir? You are too late. మీకోసం వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నాను సార్.
లేదు టెంపుల్కి వెళ్ళి ఉన్నాయి సార్ సారీ సార్
ఓకే, నో ప్రాబ్లం. షీట్ 9.
ఒక్క నిమిషం డానియల్కి నేను పింగ్ చేస్తాను మళ్ళీ
ఫైన్ సార్, డెఫినెట్లీ. టైం సెట్ కాకపోతే వేరే టైంలో పెట్టుకుందాం, బట్ విల్ హ్యావ్ ద క్లాసెస్ రెగ్యులర్. ఓకే.
అది మార్నింగ్ అని చెప్పాను కదా సార్ మార్నింగ్ ఓకే అన్నాడు తను కూడా
మీరు జాయిన్ అయిపోయారా రవీంద్ర?
ఆ, నేనే మీకు కాల్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నా రాజుకి చెప్పాను నిన్న అయింది సార్ ఆన్ బోర్డింగ్
గుడ్, కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్. ఏంటిది టీసీఎస్ఆ క్యాప్జెమినియా?
క్యాబ్ జీంది సార్
సూపర్, వెరీ గుడ్.
అది వచ్చే లోపట్నే కాల్ చేస్తుంటారు వీళ్ళు ప్రాజెక్ట్
అవును, అంతే చేస్తారు కదా మరి.
నేనే కాల్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నాను మీకు
ప్రెషర్గా ఫీల్ అయిపోయారు ఒకటేసారి టక్ టక్ కాల్స్ వచ్చేసరికి.
క్రేజీ అసలు నేను అంటే ఆన్ ది వేలే ఉన్నాను కాల్ చేశారు అట్లా అంటే సైన్ అని ఒకటి లాగిన్ అవ్వలేదు సార్ నాది.
In the last two classes we discussed on the introduction part. Okay, so all the introduction areas, SAP ERP application, all this stuff. Okay, so my request is go ahead and record, I mean listen the recorded sessions, two classes, two introduction sessions. That will be definitely benefit for you at the time of interviews, Ravindra. Okay, so it definitely will be useful for you during interviews. So I request to go through the both couple of videos, introduction videos. Then we can start. We can then anyhow we'll start practicals, how to proceed with the SAP system. So now just imagine you're working as a SAP consultant. Now you're going to implement SAP for a client. For example, take one Tata Power Limited company. So Tata Power Limited company is given as is an you're they are going to implement SAP from Tally system to Oracle Tally system to the SAP system. Now Tata Power Limited company has given to which company, which consulting company? To say for example Capgemini. Now you are working as SAP consultant for Capgemini, and you are going to implement SAP for Tata Power Limited. Okay, understood? Okay, now what is your role? As we discussed during SAP methodologies, right? As a SAP consultant, I need to understand Tata Power business process. Then I need to implement from the for them, right? I need to implement accounting process for them in SAP system. So first of all, Tata Power Company Limited is a company, right? So we have to define company. So in SAP there is a difference. company and company. I will explain you. So normally, usually company means, from normal, generally speaking, company is an organization or institution or like a firm, okay, or institute. To keep it very simple, is an organization. Any company which is falls under 1956 Act, it is defined as a company. But in SAP, company means it's a consolidation unit. I mean, it's basically intercompany unit.
Sir, are you sharing your screen?
Yeah, I think did I miss the screen share screen? Okay, let me
Yeah,
check
it's
once
not.
again. Let me check once again, sir. So this is also getting recorded. I think I missed out. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
So, so company, this is your first step. Okay. So company code. Okay. In SAP, this is actual organization unit. See, if we want to report, if we want to generate balance sheet and profit loss statements, we have to create as a company code in SAP. Okay, at this level, we generate balance sheet and PL accounts. Okay, okay, all your what do you say, regulatory reports or country specific reports, regulatory reports, or what do you say, compliance reports, or tax related reports. Okay, all reports will be generated at this level. So that's the reason we create, as a company code in SAP. So Tata Power is a company code in SAP. Tata company code, it's a 4-character alphanumeric key, 4-character identification, 4-character identification, alphanumeric. Okay, 4-character alphanumeric, you can give any identification. So each and every posting, so whether customer invoice, customer posting, vendor invoice, vendor posting, purchase order, any transaction, any business transaction will be posted against this level company code. So whenever you do any transactions in SAP, you have to post at this level with this identification. You will understand. You'll definitely will understand clearly when you start doing it in SAP system. Okay, so this is company code is a organizational unit where you generate balance sheet and profit loss accounts. This is, and you will generate all your regulatory compliance statutory reports and tax, income tax related reports. All the reports will be generated at this level. Okay, and it is a 4-character identification alphanumeric key. You have to define one name. So, but company means in SAP, it's an intercompany. What does intercompany? For example, you take one Tata Group. Okay, I'm just giving some simple example for your, for better understanding. Tata Group. Tata Group is very right, in India it's a major company. Under Tata Group we have a number of legal entities. Okay, this is called a legal entity. For example, Tata Power, as I mentioned now, Tata Power Limited. You take another one, Tata uh, Automobiles. Okay, Automobiles Limited, and you have many companies with the Tata, right? You can take a Tata Pharmacy, Tata. I think we have Tata Teleservices, Telecommunications. I think this has been. I don't know whether this exists or not. And you have Tata Technologies Limited. Main we forgotten the main thing. Tata TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. Yeah, these many are there. These are called in SAP. Will create these as company codes. At this level only we generate balance sheet, profit loss, and other reports. Okay, and also, so for example, Tata Technologies and TCS, sometimes they may change some transactions between two companies, right? So suppose for example, Tata Technologies need some resources. They will purchase some resources from TCS. So some transactions are happening internally also. Intra company those are called intra company transactions. So what they will do in SAP, all these will be created as one same, whatever you create here as a company code, they will create in company also. Okay, basically intercompany. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 6 will be created here also. So basically both company code and company will be created same in real time. So this is your group level and this is your entity level, legal entity level. So at the entity level itself, we post all the transactions, we generate all the reports. Sir, is that clear?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So if you want to post between these two transactions, this is mandatory. The same identification. Actually, this has 6-character identification, but it's usually it will be created same actually. For if you are creating this company code 4-character, here also they'll create with 4-character only, but SAP has provided to maximum of 6-character alphanumeric key. Okay, so this is very important. If you understand, basically this is very important, because each and every business transaction, each and every accounting transaction will be posted against this level, legal entity level. These are all called as legal entities. Do you agree? Legal entities.
Yeah.
Okay, so at these legal entities only I'll prepare balance sheet and profit loss accounts. Books of accounts will be maintained at this level. Now, my next question. So, since these are Indian companies and we have these companies in India, so every company has to maintain the accounts. So, accounts will be maintained from which month to which month in India? Usually, you will report your what is your financial year in India for maintaining the accounts?
It's
March 30th.
March.
Starts with which month, sir?
It's April
April to
April 1st, March.
March.
financial year.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is
March.
called financial year. Very good. So this is called financial year. Okay. Now, so this is called financial year. All in Indian, all the companies are maintained between April to March, financial year. Now we are in October 4th. So first April is your first period, right? May, June. Okay, I think this will copy. Yep, it's working. January and February and
March.
March. Okay, now we are in which financial year? Tell me.
Q3.
Okay, quarter. We are in the quarter. That's fine. That's very good. April, May, June, first quarter. July, August, September is the second quarter. October, November, December, third quarter. January, February, March, fourth quarter. We have total 4 quarters. But all this belongs to which financial year? 2025.
5.
Now,
2025.
5,
in
5
in
and 6.
so okay, you can make yeah, that also you can say, but belongs to 2025 financial year.
Yes.
Now, in SAP, we call this as financial year. We will call it in SAP. The terminology for financial year is fiscal year. Okay, we call it as fiscal year. So, if anyone asks you what is fiscal year, you should say that it's a financial year. Usually, in India, we maintain between April to March. In some countries, they maintain between January to December also. For example, in US, they maintain between January to December, which is called calendar year. Okay.
Yeah.
So SAP already provided predefined fiscal year variance. SAP already provided predefined fiscal year variance. Okay, like V3, V4. I'll show you while we define the system settings. Okay, now, so how many periods are there now? Total 14 periods, right? See, sorry, 12 periods.
12
Yeah.
period.
12 periods. Did I pushed it down. In SAP, these are called 12 normal periods. So we have 4 special periods also. What are the 4 special periods? Special periods are used for making adjustment postings. Okay, these special periods are used for making adjustment postings. At that adjustment postings. Why do we need to make adjustment posting during year end? So every company will go for auditing or not, right? They will go for auditing, right? So in auditing, definitely you will see some reconciliation entries have to be adjusted. So SAP has created 4 more special periods to adjust the entries for making adjustments. It could be tax adjustments, it could be some normal adjustments, any adjustments during audit postings. Okay, so 4 special periods are, we have additional 4 special periods which are used for making additional postings during year end. 12 normal periods, 4 special periods. So 4 special periods are nothing but we call it as 13, 14, 15, 16. These are the 12. So 13, so the 13th period and 14th period. This is a 15th period. Sorry for that. So this is a 15th period and this is 16th period. 13, 14, 15, 16. These are the 4 special periods which are used for making additional adjustment postings during year end after auditing, you can say. So how you match this 13, 14, 15, 16 among this? Say for example, if you want to adjust some entry in September month, so September falls under which quarter? This is first quarter, this is second quarter. So you have to
Second
denote
question.
this is denoted as first quarter. This is for the second quarter adjustment. Okay, this is the third quarter adjustment. Similarly, fourth quarter adjustment. For example, you have some adjustments for the period of August. So for the August belongs to the second quarter. So they will do while posting the transition, they will select the 14th period, and in the description they will maintain as August. So it belongs to second quarter adjustment. So 13, 14, 15, 16 nothing but you have 4 quarters. For which period you want to adjust the posting? You will see, sir, practically you will see in the system also. It will be more clear for you.
Okay, sir.
So now you understood normal periods. Now you understood the special periods also. Okay, and these normal periods, we see for posting transaction in each period, we have to open the period of yes or no. For posting transactions in May period, I have to, for example, where is okay? Did I miss April month? Did I delete it?
No, instead of 13, you that is the April one.
Okay, I didn't think I deleted. I think, but fine, no worries. So okay, this one we'll keep it as it is, and we'll create one more row here. April. Mouse. Okay, April. So these are called 12 normal periods. These are called special periods, right? So in SAP, all these will be created under posting period variant. So under posting period variant, we specify, particularly we specify which period you want to make the postings. So for example, if you want to make postings for the April period, so 01, first period, okay. What is your first period? First period is first April period, May second period. So likewise, so if I want to make postings only for the April period, so I'll keep it open for the April period 01. Okay, I'll put it like this 01 and 2025, and from which period to which period. So I'll make it 01 and 2025. This is my, I can post only first period. If I want to make postings transactions in both periods, so this will go to the 02. This makes now sense now? Makes sense? So April and May.
Yes.
Now, for example, if you want to post only for the period August, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to make it only if I want to restrict to make postings only for the fifth period, so 5 I have to give here. My question is, if I want to post transactions for the entire year, what it should be there here? Complete year, right?
Yes.
You have to keep your 1 here and have to make it this one as 12th period.
Well,
So you're keeping your period open for the entire year. So users can post transactions for the entire year. But usually as a period month end activity every month. So we are in the October month. They will open only for the October period in real time. They don't. Of course, there are companies. They will open all the entire year. There are certain companies they want to restrict the transactions for each period. So they will keep open for the current period. They will keep open for the October period only. For few days they will keep open for September also. For a few days they will keep November also, because you will have month end activities, right? So during month end for the first week, for the last week and for the October first week, they will keep open September, October and November also. If you want to post something in the previous month, or if you want to post some transactions in November period, so this will be kept opened. Usually these two will be kept opened. So usually September September on 27th they will keep open October also, because they will do some month end activities. After October 4th or after October 7th or 8th, they will close the September period. They will keep only October period, which is 9 to 9, right? Sorry, which comes this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th period. Sorry, 7 to 7, 7 to 7. They will close 6. So all these settings will be made under posting period variant, which is called open and close periods. There is a transaction code called open, and there is a transaction code called OB52. Okay, with the description is open and close periods. Okay, so and the variant we give some identification. Again here also some identification. Posting period variant. The same variant will define under OB52 and will maintain these entries. And we have one more thing, one more area called here for maintaining this one, right? You have an option in SAP account types, which is very important again. What are the different account types we have? Okay, this is again jumping here. I'll put it here 2025. Account types. So we have account types like D means customers, okay, K means suppliers, S means GL accounts, okay, and M means materials, and we have one more, plus means all account types. Okay, this won't work in Excel sheet. If I come back to the SAP screen, OB52 is a transaction code where we can see, for example, okay, take RAD3. Look at here. These are the different account types where SAP has provided assets: A for assets, D for customers, K for vendors, M for materials, S for GL accounts, and V for contract accounts. So we'll be using all these account types. So I can restrict customers, I can restrict certain asset accounts also. I can restrict certain vendor accounts also, materials also. So I can restrict here for which period, to which period you want to open. I can maintain that. So for example, you for customers, I want to put it for the entire year. For the vendors, I want to put only that particular period 07 to 07. So I can post transactions to suppliers only this period, not more than that. So I can control users will have that ability to control the postings for the suppliers. Okay, so that is an option is there here. So we had what we discussed. We understood company code, and normal financial year, which is fiscal year in SAP. We understood posting period variant. Let us understand field status variant. Field status, say for example, you are posting some transaction. Okay, for example, you are posting some stationery expenses. Okay, you are debiting some stationery expenses 100, and some cash account or bank account credited. Okay, some 100 rupees. Now you want to enter some narration. Okay, some narration here, right, which is in SAP has provided field called text field. Okay, I want to mention paid for stationery. This is nothing but journal entry, right, sir? Stationery.
Yeah.
Okay, for in the both line items, these are called line items in SAP. Two line items. Okay, I paid for stationery expenses for the cash account. Two line items. I want to maintain the description also in the text field. Paid for stationery. I want to maintain in the both fields. So this paid for stationery, I want to put this field as mandatory field. Mandatory. Okay, now client says for this GL account I want this text field as mandatory, but for this GL account I want it as optional. Whether if you want to enter or if you don't want to enter also it's okay. If you keep it blank also okay. So these restrictions, mandatory, optional, these restrictions can be done via field status. Okay, so SAP you have an options /o OBC4 is a transaction code. No need to remember now sir transaction codes. I'll show you the path. Okay, OBC4 later will be when we start to practical uh, in the system. For example, you take anything here. So here double click here. So if you look at here, SAP has provided three options: required, optional. In Excel sheet I mentioned two options, right? Required is nothing but mandatory. In SAP we call it as required field. Optional. So if I mention required field for this GL account, it will become required always. So you can't escape without entering this value. Optional, it's up to business now. Whether if business says for the cash account I want text field as optional, then you can maintain optional for this GL account. Okay. So if you look at here, SAP has provided three options: required, optional, suppress. Suppress means completely hide. It won't show while posting the transaction. This field will not show it all while posting the transaction. That can also be done in SAP system. We have three options. One is suppress, SRO. Why this is not coming? SRO. Suppress, which means hide. This field will not show. And required field, which is mandatory for posting the transactions. While posting the transactions, we have to enter text field mandatorily. You have many fields are there like that. But as of now, I'm just giving one example: text field, required, optional. Okay, now this field, so we have many are there. Okay, many different field status of groups are there for the material related accounts, for the cost related accounts, for bank related accounts. So if we have different field status groups, these groups are assigned to the GL masters. So as per whatever we assign field status group to GL master, from the respective field status group, it will behave accordingly. Is that clear, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so this is all about your field status variant. Now, if you look at here, I already we have this configuration settings separate sheet. This is very important sheet. So from here, we need to define all the configuration settings. So this is your configuration setting, what you are defining SAP system. This is a path. This is a transaction code. These are the steps what we need to define under this company. Okay. If you want to write some notes, you can write it here. If I missed something, you can also do some corrections also. I'll give access to this sheet to you. So we have to define all these configuration settings. Now you understood company. So now company code, assignment of company code to company. You have to specify, right? Your Tata Power belongs to Tata company. You have to give the link. Business area. So business area usually, for example, you take Brilliant Minds here. Business area means, for example, you take Tata Power. Okay, Tata Power. Uh, okay, take Tata Power as example. So Tata Power has different business areas. Usually, the standard definition of SAP is a geographical location. It's a location. It's a location. For example, Tata Power business runs in Hyderabad, in Bangalore, okay, and in Cochin, in Trivandrum, in Mumbai, in Madras, in Chennai. So you will maintain all the different locations. You will create different business areas like location names. So at the business area level also. So while posting the transaction, you will select your respective business area. So at last you can extract the data based on the location specific also. So Hyderabad is a location. So while posting the transaction, say for example, you are posting stationary expenses. Now you will specify posting the transaction, you will specify business area, Hyderabad. Now I can extract the data based on Hyderabad. Do you agree or not?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
right. So it's a business area. Okay, the definition for business area, it's a geographical location. Or sometimes some clients will define differently also. So business area can be defined, for example, Tata Power. So I want to treat different business areas such as like wind power. Okay, wind power or thermal power. Okay, or what do you say,
Solar.
hydroelectricity power. Okay. These are the different areas, and recently very famous, right, which is solar power. Okay,
Yes.
these are the different business areas. Say for example, if you consider something like TCS company, again TCS will have different business areas. So can you tell me? Okay, let us take it very simple. TCS is a IT company, so IT company will have software, hardware. Okay, so two different business area also can be created. Or still, if you want to differentiate more in software side, okay, so you can give technologies wise Java technology, and if you want to treat as a SAP technology, right, or Oracle. So depend upon the business requirement how they want to create it. Or you can create business areas such as, what do you say, locations as I already mentioned, or you can create product wise, product line wise. Okay. So say for example, information technology, TCS is information technology, ITS, even as TCS will consider ITS related enabled services also, a BPO. This is also business areas. Okay, but usually in the for the most of the clients, location is, I mean, business areas are created as location. If you want to see the definition of SAP, I'll show you the path. Okay, see SPRO, we are as a consultants, we enter into SPRO, IMG, implementation guide. So enterprise structure, we are learning enterprise structure because we have to define all enterprise structure, right? All your company configure, all company. Why this is not working today? So enterprise structure settings. Enterprise means company. Okay, organization structures. So all these are organizations related settings. So company code, assignment of company to company code. You have to specify Tata Power belongs to Tata Group, and business area as I mentioned. Okay, it's a location, and consolidation business area. So this is if you want to extract data between Hyderabad and Mumbai, I can do that. I can consolidate it between two business areas. I can link two business areas too, and then we can extract the data based on the consolidation business area. Fiscal year variant, I already mentioned. What is a financial year, right? In India, we maintain between April to March. And
Yeah.
as in company code, we have to specify to the we have to specify in SAP your Tata Power is belongs to which financial year. So that's the reason we assign every time to the company code, company assignment of company code. So likewise, we'll define accordingly all the steps. I was thinking to start the practicals, but I'm just waiting for my system. Not sure if I got the access. Oh my God. Okay, my cursor. How to change my mouse then? Give me a minute. No, it's not working for me. Okay, so we understood the posting periods, and we understood the field status variant also. What is the functionality of field status variant? Chart of accounts. Chart of accounts is there, account groups is there. Okay, coming back to the brilliant minds. So very important topic again. All your GL accounts in SAP. In SAP, all GL accounts are defined under account groups, and account groups are defined under chart of accounts. So chart of accounts. Okay. So we have, so under chart of accounts is a hierarchy area for the account structure, for accounting structure. This is a hierarchy area for accounts. So under this, under chart of accounts, we define account groups. What are the account groups, sir? Every company will maintain their account groups, right? Like share capital, reserves and surplus, secured loans, unsecured loans, all your balance sheet account groups, all your PL account groups, right? And
Yeah.
if you look at here under account groups, we have GL masters, GL accounts like stationery or telephone expenses or like power expenses or political expenses, administration expenses, salaries, and so on, right? And we have incomes also. So you will maintain as per your company's requirements. If you look at, for example, if you look at in SAP system, oh, so I'm facing some why slash NOPT4 is the transaction code for the maintaining account groups. If you look at here, many groups are there. Likewise, okay. So you will discuss with your business and you will maintain the account groups accordingly. That is all about your so chart of accounts, account groups, and GL accounts. Go to the configuration settings. Accounting principles. Sorry, anyone has an idea what is an accounting principle?
Yes, sir. Personal accounting, real accounting, nominal accounting.
Huh. So those are called golden accounting rules, sir. Like your personal account debit the receiver, credit the giver. Your nominal account
Okay.
debit all expenses and losses, credit all
You
incomes
are
and
asking about
gains. Ha. Accounting principles.
GAAP.
Yes. So every country will maintain their accounts based on the accounting principles. For example, in India, we maintain Indian accounting standards, right? Similarly, if you take, for example, Norway, right? So they use some what do you say? Gap,
General accepted
general
principles.
accepted accounting principles. US gap. You take United States or US gap. Or some in our country also we maintain some accounts will be maintained based on IFRS also, International Financial Reporting Standards. So those are called accounting principles. So why some issue with my system today? 1 minute. Let me remove this one. Give me 1 minute. Okay. If at all if I'm not getting access my access, then I'll be using some other, I mean it's one of my students access this is, so I'll be using this access. We'll see if I'm not getting access then. So okay, so tomorrow at what time, sir? Ravindra will have the same time, 12 to, what do you say, Sandeep? It's better to put it 12 o'clock only, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. Come.
Okay, chalo then we'll connect tomorrow again 12 o'clock, and we'll start practicals in the system.
Yeah, sure.
I'm little worried about my access. I mean, this is very important access for me because many documents are there over there. Connect. It is working. Still, it is not working. I need to call her. Okay, no worries. I have multiple connections, but still I have multiple systems. No worries. But the thing is, that system is very. I already created many company codes over there and have done many settings over there. Okay, fine. So we'll connect tomorrow at 12 p.m. We'll start practicals. We'll try to close all the basic settings. It will take little time, maybe 1.5 hours, but we'll try to close something tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sandeep and Ravindra, please take the access, sir. SAP access. Go for
Yeah, sure.
okay. So I can share the numbers to you. Okay, I'll just put the number. I mean, I'm taking it from Sonal, but there are many other vendors also who are providing like for 2,200 rupees they are giving 3 months access. Okay, and for some people they are taking 1,500 rupees for 3 months access. Okay, um, depends again. I'm using Sonal's system, which is very good. 2,200 for 3 months. Okay, I'll share the numbers. You can just talk to them and try to negotiate it and take the access first immediately.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Chalo then. So we'll connect to tomorrow again. Bye for the day.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no worries. Bye. గట్ల తయారైంది ఇందర సిస్టమ్ నాది ఒకటేసారి